Most people think starting a company in Romania is slow, complicated, and full of legal traps. But that is not the full picture. The biggest mistake you need to avoid is assuming you need to be a legal expert or have local connections before you even begin. Here's the truth no one tells you. Romania is actually one of the more startup-friendly countries in Europe, especially for small businesses, freelancers scaling up, and foreign entrepreneurs who want access to the EU market at low cost. And in this video, you are going to learn exactly how to start a company in Romania in 2026 step by step, from choosing your business structure, registering your company, opening a bank account, handling taxes, and avoiding the mistakes that cause delays and rejections. Stay with me because in a minute, I'll show you the simplest company structure foreigners use in Romania to legally operate in the EU without unnecessary complexity. Let's start with the foundation, because everything depends on this first decision. In Romania, the most common business structure for foreigners and small business owners is called an SRL, which stands for Societate cu Răspundere Limitată. In simple terms, it is similar to an LLC in the United States, or a private limited company in India or the UK. It protects your personal assets and keeps your business legally separate from your personal finances. Now here's where it gets interesting. Most beginners overthink this step and consider multiple structures like sole proprietorships or joint stock companies. But unless you are raising large investment rounds or building a corporate scale business, the SRL is almost always the best choice. But here's the problem. Even though the SRL is simple in concept, many people still make mistakes when setting it up because they do not understand the legal requirements around ownership and administration. In Romania, foreigners are allowed to fully own an SRL. That means someone like Alex from Germany or Jake from the United States can own 100% of the company without needing a Romanian partner. This is a major advantage if you are planning to operate remotely or build an international business. Now let's move to the second step, and this is where most people slow down unnecessarily. You need to choose and reserve your company name. This happens through the Romanian Trade Register. Your company name must be unique and not already registered by another business. Here's what usually goes wrong. People rush this step, choose a name they like, and immediately proceed with registration. Then they find out the name is already taken, or too similar to an existing company, and they lose days or even weeks fixing it. So, the smarter approach is simple. Prepare at least 2 or 3 alternative names in advance. For example, if your first choice is Blue Horizon Consulting, you should also prepare backups like Blue Horizon Digital or Blue Horizon Solutions. Now let's move forward because this is where things become more practical. Once your name is approved, you must prepare your company documents. This includes your articles of association, your identification documents, and your registered office address. The articles of association is one of the most important documents in your entire setup. Think of it as the rulebook of your company. It defines what your company does, who the shareholders are, how decisions are made, and how profits are distributed. Now here's the truth most beginners do not realize. The quality of your documents directly impacts how fast your company gets approved. Even small mistakes like unclear business descriptions or missing signatures can delay your registration. So keep it simple and precise. Your business activity should be clearly defined. For example, if you are starting a digital marketing agency, clearly state services like advertising, consulting, and online marketing services. Now let's talk about registered office address, because this confuses many foreign founders. In Romania, every company must have an official registered address. But you do not need to own property. You can use a rented office, co-working space, or even a virtual office service that provides a legal address for company registration. For example, if John from the UK wants to start an online business in Romania but still lives in London, he can legally use a registered office service in Bucharest. This is fully acceptable and widely used by foreign entrepreneurs. Now let's move into the actual registration process because this is the core step. Company registration in Romania is done through the National Trade Register Office. This is where you officially submit your documents and create your legal entity. Here's how it works in simple terms. You prepare your documents, submit your application, pay the registration fees, and wait for approval. If everything is correct, your company is usually registered within a few working days. But here's where it gets interesting. Many delays happen not because the process is difficult, but because documents are incomplete or inconsistent. That is why preparation is everything. Some founders also choose to work with local legal service providers to handle submission. This reduces errors and speeds up approval, especially if you are not familiar with Romanian bureaucracy. Now let's talk about one of the most important steps that beginners often underestimate: tax registration. Once your company is registered, you must register with the Romanian tax authorities. Romania has a relatively competitive tax system compared to many EU countries, especially for small businesses. But here's the problem. Many people assume tax registration is automatic. It is not. You must actively register and choose your tax regime based on your business type and revenue expectations. There are different tax regimes available depending on turnover and company structure. Some small businesses can benefit from simplified taxation, while others may fall under standard corporate tax rules. Now let's move to another critical step: opening a business bank account. Without a business bank account, your company cannot operate properly. You will need it for receiving payments, paying expenses, and maintaining legal compliance. Here's what most people don't realize. Banks in Romania will review your business activity before approving your account. They want to understand your revenue model and source of funds. So if you clearly explain your business from the beginning, approval becomes much smoother. For example, if Alex is running a software company, he should clearly explain that he provides software development services or SaaS solutions to international clients. Now here comes an important question. Can foreigners open a business bank account easily in Romania? Yes, but the process depends on documentation quality and transparency. Some banks may require additional verification, especially if you are a non-resident. This is normal and not a rejection signal. Now let's go deeper into a concept that separates successful founders from beginners. Operational structure. Starting a company is not just about registration. It is about how you plan to operate the business after it is legally created. Many entrepreneurs fail because they stop at registration and do not plan operations properly. For example, if Jake is building an e-commerce business, he should already think about payment processors, supplier relationships, and customer support systems before finishing registration. Now let's talk about compliance, because this is where long-term stability depends. Once your company is active, you must maintain accounting records, file tax declarations, and submit annual reports. This is mandatory for all companies in Romania, even small ones. But here's the good news. Accounting services in Romania are relatively affordable compared to Western Europe, and many entrepreneurs outsource this entirely to avoid mistakes. Now let's quickly go through common mistakes you must avoid. The first mistake is rushing registration without preparing documents properly. The second mistake is choosing vague business activities that do not match real operations. The third mistake is ignoring tax registration until penalties appear. And the fourth mistake is underestimating banking requirements. Now here's a key insight that most guides do not explain clearly. The real advantage of starting a company in Romania is not just cost savings. It is access to the European Union market, with relatively low setup costs and flexible business structures. This is why many digital entrepreneurs, consultants, and online service providers choose Romania as their base. Now let's simplify everything into a clear mental model. First, you choose your SRL structure. Then you reserve your company name. Next, you prepare your legal documents and registered address. After that, you submit everything to the trade register. Once approved, you register for taxes. Then you open a bank account. Finally, you maintain compliance through accounting and reporting. That is the full system from start to finish. And now you have a complete roadmap to start a company in Romania in 2026 without confusion or unnecessary delays. If you understand this process, you are already ahead of most beginners who try to figure it out blindly. To summarize everything clearly, start with your structure, prepare your name, gather documents, register your company, handle taxes, open your bank account, and maintain compliance. Follow these steps in order, and the process becomes predictable and manageable. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to like the video, comment with your country, If you want another step-by-step guide like this, and subscribe for more clear business breakdowns that help you start smarter and avoid costly mistakes.